The Northman, directed by Robert Eggers, is a brutal Viking revenge saga rooted in Norse mythology and ancient Scandinavian lore. With atmospheric visuals, haunting rituals, and primal intensity, the film retells the ancient story that inspired Shakespeare's Hamlet, filled with prophecy, betrayal, and vengeance. Its IMDb rating, 7.0 out of 10, and on Rotten Tomatoes it holds 89% critics and 64% audience. With a cast led by Alexander Skarsgård, Anya Taylor-Joy, Nicole Kidman, Claes Bang, and Ethan Hawke, The Northman blends historical realism with surreal mysticism in a tale of honor and bloodshed. The first act starts with betrayed prince. In the 9th century, young Prince Amleth witnesses a ritual in which his father, King Orvindil Warraven, Ethan Hawke, and the court jester Hymir initiate him into manhood through a blood rite that invokes Norse gods and animal spirits. Soon after, Amleth watches his uncle Fjallnir betray and murder Orvindil, seizing the throne and taking Queen Gudrun, Amleth's mother, as his own. Amleth narrowly escapes and flees into exile by boat, vowing, "I will avenge you, father. I will save you, mother. I will kill you, Fjallnir." Years later, Amleth, Alexander Skarsgård, has become a hardened berserker warrior, part of a Viking raiding party. He participates in brutal pillaging, becoming a savage killer, yet driven by a higher, secret purpose: revenge. When he learns Fjallnir has lost his stolen kingdom and now lives as a lesser lord in Iceland, Amleth disguises himself as a slave and boards a ship bound for his enemy's new home. In the second act of this movie, as a slave, Amleth meets Olga of the Birch Forest, Anya Taylor-Joy, a Slavic sorceress. They form a spiritual and romantic bond. Olga senses Amleth's true identity and shares his hatred for Fjallnir. Through prophetic visions, and aided by a seeress played by Björk, Amleth is guided by fate. He retrieves a mythical sword, Draugr, the Night Blade, in a surreal, undead battle sequence, further tying his mission to the mythic realm. Amleth begins killing Fjallnir's men at night, invoking fear and superstition. But when he finally confronts Queen Gudrun, expecting to rescue her, she delivers a shocking twist. She loved Fjallnir, not Orvindil. She claims Orvindil was a cruel man, and that she begged Fjallnir to kill him. She even reveals she wanted Amleth dead as a child. This revelation devastates Amleth. His worldview collapses. His righteous revenge no longer feels righteous. And yet fate presses on. When his cover is blown, Amleth must fight off Fjallnir's guards. He escapes with Olga into the wilderness. In the final act of the movie, Olga tells Amleth they can flee together. She's pregnant with twins, Amleth's children, and offers a new future. Amleth loves her but realizes that as long as Fjallnir lives, his family will never be safe. He returns to finish his blood oath. In a volcanic eruption zone, a literal gate of hell, Amleth and Fjallnir duel naked by firelight in a savage, mythic climax. Amleth is mortally wounded, but manages to decapitate Fjallnir, fulfilling his destiny. As he lies dying, he envisions Olga and their future children, then ascends spiritually, welcomed into Valhalla, by a Valkyrie. My final thoughts for this movie is that The Northman is an operatic, blood-soaked saga driven by ancient myth and modern artistry. With its raw power, haunting imagery, and moral complexity, it doesn't just tell a revenge story, it questions what revenge really means. A brutal and beautiful film, it offers both primal catharsis and spiritual reflection.